Have you guys ever heard of Clean Juice? Probably not. And if not, well, they're a fast-growing franchise business that sells, you guessed it, juice. Now, have you ever heard of Tim Tebow? The odds are you probably have. They just announced a partnership. So why in the world would NFL star Tim Tebow partner with a pretty small franchise business with just over 100 locations? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna go over in this video. I'm gonna tell you what happened, why, and everything that you wanna know about this partnership with Tim Tebow and Clean Juice franchise. Let's jump in. If you guys aren't familiar with Tim Tebow, which you probably are, but he won the Heisman Trophy in 2007, which is, you know, the most prestigious award that any individual can win in college football. He was also a two-time national champion for the University of Florida and was a first-round NFL draft pick. So when we talk about a business partnership for a franchise, like, this is no chump change. I mean, this is cream of the crop, and Tim Tebow was very well known and still is very well known in the NFL. And after getting drafted, he then went to play for teams like the Denver Broncos, New York Jets, the Patriots, the Eagles, and then after 6 years of being out, wound up signing with the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, enough already. So you know who Tim Tebow is. Well, who in the world is Clean Juice? Well, Clean Juice was the first full USDA organic certified juice bar franchise in the country. And ironically enough, there's actually one right across the street from my office here that my wife and I frequent very much. Yes, we do own a juice bar. We do go to our competitor, but our juice bar is 2.5 hours away. So we're obviously not gonna go 2.5 hours to get juice. But if you're new here, I've owned multiple juice bar locations, sold my location in Florida, still have the location here in Florida. And so I thought that this would be a very interesting and fun video to make, given my history with juice bars. And speaking of right across the street, I actually wound up pointing out about Clean Juice when I made my video on, can you guess how many franchises were in the shopping center? If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. I think you'd be surprised. So let's talk about what's in it for Tim Tebow and what's in it for Clean Juice. You know, I think ultimately there's a common bond here and a reason why they partnered that, you know, none of the press releases or anything talk about in a significant way. I think the core foundation is that they're both faith-based. If you aren't familiar with Clean Juice, they're very bold with their marketing, and the founders are very religious and their faith is very important to them. And so if you follow Tim Tebow and you know about his path, you know that that was also very important for him. So I think that's the common bond that really brings these guys together. But Clean Juice is known for their slogan, healthy body and a strong spirit from the Bible. They have a prayer request jar in their stores, and they often put biblical references on their swag, their t-shirts, and other branded items. And as we know, Tim Tebow was well known and still is very well known for his faith. So much so that in 2010, there was a rule dubbed the Tebow rule, where the NCAA banned putting any sort of letterings or sayings on the black paint that football players wear under their eyes. So for Clean Juice, a company that started in 2016 and now has over 100 franchise locations open, which, ladies and gentlemen, that is some pretty fast growth, especially for a juice bar concept. They've really positioned themselves with their branding to be really like the cream of the crop in the franchise juice space. And I say that as a fellow juice bar owner in the franchise space. I mean, their branding is phenomenal. Everything in their locations is USDA organic, or I think most of the items are USDA organic in their franchise. So they've really set themselves apart. And so I think that this is really a massive win. And they announced this partnership and are rolling out a national television campaign and advertising campaign. So this could be a big deal. I mean, this could really add some fuel to the fire to already a fast growing franchise concept. And Tim Tebow has a huge following, and people still really keep track of him. And he just is one of those people that tends to get a lot of press, and people click when they see that there's news about Tim Tebow. So I thought this was very interesting. Let me know what your thoughts are about this overall partnership. Had you ever even heard of Clean Juice? And what do you even know about franchising? Are you a follower of this channel and watch all the other franchise videos, or you just watching this because you saw Tim Tebow and you thought it would be interesting? But no matter what, if you like this video, then go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, and that would help the channel a lot. Also, I'm gonna be launching a course on how to buy a franchise from A to Z to show you how I built a multi-million-dollar franchise business, helping me make the leap and take the step in becoming a full-time entrepreneur. It's been an absolute amazing journey. So if you want to learn more about how to get added to the wait list for that course, there's a link in the description below. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.